ShredMentor Challenge of the Day number 186. We're going to be doing some more with diminished sevenths again today, and some more with sliding today, but here's how it goes, and then we'll break it down. Okay, so this is simultaneously a lot easier to deal with than a lot of patterns, and at the same time kind of hard to keep track of where you are because it keeps moving around a lot. What I've done here, first of all, is I've sort of taken advantage of the way that the diminished sevenths are laid out across the first, second, third, and fourth string. And in fact, if you are already familiar with how to play this as a chord, it's basically something you can kind of just bar across all four strings of your first, second, and third, and fourth string. And then on your first and third string, just kind of add an extra note. So it kind of zigzags. It'll be like 12, 13, 12, 13 in this case, or anywhere you do it. So in this case, I decided to align this to A harmonic minor, and ultimately I'm doing a 3-note per string, a bunch of diminished triads, but they kind of zigzag back and forth between, well, if I look at my tapping finger here, it'll be 13, 12, 13, 12. And what I'm kind of doing in this case, since this is going back and forth between two frets, I decided to just pretty much do nothing but 2 fingers on the fretting hand. And so since the first and third strings are a fret higher than the second and fourth strings, I use my second finger for that. Alright, so I'm basically tapping 13, but I have to start with my middle finger. Okay, 13, pull off to 7, slide to 10. Now I'm going to tap the next string at 12, and I'm going to switch over to my first finger, which is just very conveniently right there. 12, pull off to 9, and then slide back 3 frets. Now, over here, I'm going to tap 13 on the third string and go back to my middle finger. Slide up 3 frets, go back, tap 12, switch to the first finger, and slide. Okay, that by itself might take you a little while, but what I would suggest right away, before you even kind of dig into the entire thing, is just basically go back and forth between 2 strings. This is kind of where I started, and then I kind of took it on to 4 strings and just kind of kept going back and forth. But just start with this. Again, remember your middle finger goes on the first and third strings, your first finger goes on the second and fourth string. Alright, so just practice just the first 2 strings. Now just repeat the exact same thing on the third and fourth string. And if you want, start kind of just going back and forth, because either way you're going to be alternating back and forth between the first and second finger. So something like... Alright, just kind of getting that down first. That takes a little bit of practice. Alright, so once I get across, because in the final example I'm really just going descending across the strings. Alright, so once I get to that final, I kind of take it easy for 1 split second, and I tap the same spot again and slide right back up. Now I'm going to tap 3 frets higher and do the same thing again. This is all first finger. I'm going to do it a third time and switch back to the other pattern in the other direction. Middle finger, down a fret, tap, and then right there is where I'm going to pull off to my first finger. So it's the one actual pull off on the fretting hand in this case. Everything else is a slide. Alright, so one more time all together, more slowly than the first time. Alright, you give it a try, and I'll see you again tomorrow.